So I've decided to embrace the flyaway hair and no foundation look. So I've been out in the garden like 5 days straight, and that's just my look recently, and I'm just embracing it, and I look great. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a video in quite a long time. I've been trying to keep myself busy. I've been doing the back garden with Josh. So this video today, obviously, as you can see by the title, is basically about my experience of what people have said to me when going through a miscarriage. But I do just want to say before I start, I haven't recorded this video because I'm telling all the people who have said these things to me, you're a horrible person, you shouldn't have said those things. Because I know the majority of people who have said those things haven't experienced loss or miscarriage and don't know how it feels, so they don't know what to say, and I understand that. The same as if I hadn't been through this before, I probably wouldn't know what to say to someone if they've gone through it. So I'm not doing it because I don't like those people or I don't like what they've said. I'm just doing it because a lot of people, well, I don't like what they've said, but a lot of people can probably relate to this video. But also I'm doing it because that's what this channel is about. It's about our experiences through miscarriage, and this is how I feel about these situations, so that's why I'm doing a video about it. And obviously I've written down all the things on my phone that people have said to me during our 4 miscarriages. Obviously everyone reacts differently, everyone has different experiences, so I'm not saying everyone feels this way. This is how I feel when people have said it to me. So I'm just going to jump straight in. So with our first miscarriage, I think I probably used to say this to myself even, because I used to think it just made me feel better, and I did feel like at the time I did believe it, but it's everything happens for a reason. But now, having 4 miscarriages, personally I'm not religious, so I think, what reason could that possibly be for us to have lost 4 babies? Like, I don't understand. So no, I don't think everything does happen for a reason. And I still get that one quite a lot now. 4th miscarriage along, oh well, everything happens for a reason. Well, explain to me what that reason might be. But yeah, I don't know. The next one is... Wait, I think I can hear Josh. I don't like him listening to me while I'm recording. The next one is, at least it was early. I mean, I do understand why they've probably said that. I mean, you probably do get more of a connection once you've had the heartbeat, and once you know what sex you're having, and once you feel the kicks, you probably feel more of a connection with that baby. But that doesn't make it any less important or any less traumatic for that person going through it. That was still going to be our baby. We had so many future plans and so much love for that baby, even though it hadn't had a heartbeat yet. It doesn't matter that it was early. I feel like if I was 3 weeks pregnant or 30 weeks pregnant, that was still our baby that we made, that we wanted and that we loved. I feel like that's just a irrelevant, insensitive comment. Oh, at least it was early. Oh, that's alright then. I don't need to worry about it. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like it's just insensitive. The next one I've got, at least you know you can get pregnant. Right. Well, at least you know you can get pregnant. Yeah, so... Oh yeah, that's fine, I'll just get pregnant 10 times and just have 10 miscarriages and everything will be fine because at least I can get pregnant. It's still... I mean, I've never been in the situation where it's taken us like a year to get pregnant. We've always got pregnant pretty quick. So I don't know how that side of it feels. Not knowing if you can even get pregnant. But knowing you can get pregnant easily, but losing it every single time, doesn't make it easy. Like, I understand for the people who do struggle to even get pregnant, that must be horrific, not knowing if you can actually get pregnant or not. But for us, in our situation, someone saying that to me, at least you know you can get pregnant, that doesn't help me at all. That doesn't solve anything, saying that comment. Yeah, I know I can get pregnant, but that doesn't stop me having a miscarriage. If you can tell me what the reason is that I'm having a miscarriage, that would be great, but not the fact that, like, I already know I can get pregnant. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not blaming these people specifically. I'm just saying in general, a lot of people do have this said to them, and it's just not very helpful. So my camera's really good at deciding to cut out when I'm filming a video, and I love it. So I don't actually know where I was. Let me just check on my phone. I think I said everything happens for a reason, at least it was early. At least you know you can get pregnant, I said. So let's put a dot next to each one I've said. So the next one is great. People say that, people don't really say it so much anymore, but they definitely did it on the first 2 miscarriages. It's just try to relax and not think about it. So if you're trying to conceive, how can you not think about it? If you've just had a miscarriage, how can you not think about it? Oh, and they say take up a hobby and you'll get pregnant quicker. So if that's the case, I'll take up knitting. And if I take up knitting, if that gets me a pregnancy to full term and a healthy baby, I'll do it straight away. I might even have a look now and buy myself some knitting stuff. You literally can't relax when that's what your life revolves around in that present time. If you're trying for a baby, it doesn't just, yeah. That's like me saying to someone who's preparing for a marathon, who's not sure if they're going to be able to do it or not, oh, just relax and just don't think about it, be fine. You can't, because that's all you're focusing on at that moment. That's probably actually nothing like a marathon, but that was just my way of explaining things. So that's a really helpful comment. So if you're trying for a baby, just don't think about it and you'll get pregnant straight away. That's a joke, by the way, just in case anyone holds me to that. Oh my god, I can't believe how... I don't like Wurzel Gummidge. If you know who Wurzel Gummidge is, type it in, that's me. Sometimes I just have to make jokes to get me through, so I'm sorry about that. Right, the next one. You will get your baby one day. Awesome. So if you know that I will get my baby one day, can you tell me when it will be? So I don't have to stress and worry about it all the time. And because right as of now, having 4 miscarriages in the space of like 9-10 months or whatever, I feel like we're never going to have a child. So if you know that I will get my baby one day, it would be really great if you can tell me what rough timescale we're looking at, because that way I can prepare for it. And yeah, I probably sound like a horrible person, but when you've had these comments said to you, I know these people are saying it because they don't know what else to say, and when they do say these things to me at the time, I'm not just going to go off on one and start ranting and raving, because that's just not going to help the situation. But I do feel these things inside, and I feel like this is what my channel's about, so I'm going to share these things with you. And I'm sure a lot of you feel this way as well. It does make you angry and it does upset you. So that's just how I react. The next one. That's why you should never tell people before you're 12 weeks pregnant, in case you miscarry. Well, I wasn't one to publicly announce it all over Facebook anyway and say, oh, I'm pregnant to like the world, because that's just not what I wanted to do. Someone else might feel like they want to do that, and that's completely up to them. If you tell who you want to tell. But with each one of our miscarriages, we still told the same people each time, because they're going through that journey with us as well, and they want to share that happiness with us. So whether I'm 3 weeks or 13 weeks, I'm still going to tell my close family and friends, because it doesn't change anything. I mean, me telling people isn't going to cause a miscarriage. I guess why people say that is because they feel like if you tell all these people you're pregnant before you're 12 weeks, and then you have a miscarriage, you've then got to go around and tell all these people that you've had a miscarriage. Well, yeah, but that's not something to be ashamed of. We're not ashamed of that. It's not. That's why I don't like the fact that it's such a taboo subject, because people don't talk about it. And when we went through our first miscarriage, I did feel like, because it's not something you ever hear about, oh, maybe I shouldn't really talk about it, but no, that they were your babies. Yeah, I just think that's a silly thing to say, and that's really insensitive as well. Oh, you've had a miscarriage, well, that's why you shouldn't have told people before you were 12 weeks. I just think that's, and I've just realised how wrinkly, actually I've known that for quite a while, but maybe I need some Botox. Anyway, so yeah, I don't like that one, but the one I get, the comment I get so often, and I still get it now, which I really hate, and it actually frustrates me very much, is, "You're still so young." I don't even know where to start with that one. Yeah, I'm young, good observation, but we want children now. We don't want children when we're 40, 35. Obviously, people have different preferences. Some people might prefer to be an older mum, but we've always wanted to be young parents. And not only that, we've been together over 7 years, and we've known pretty soon into our relationship that we wanted children together. So technically, we've waited a very long time, because we waited to get a house, we waited to get married, and then once we started trying to conceive, we've now been going through this process for 18 months. I was 23 when we started, and now I'm 25. I feel like time's just going so quickly. Soon I'm going to be 30, and will I have children by the time I'm 30? I don't know. And that's why I don't think it matters how old you are. Someone might have been trying to conceive since they were 19, and they're now 22. So what that they're 22? They want a child then. They want a child now. That just really, even doctors have said to me, oh, you have to remember you're still really young, you've still got a load of time ahead of you. Because I'm still young, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I've still got so many years to try. Or my feelings don't matter because I'm 25 and I've had a miscarriage. It doesn't matter because I'm young. So what, when someone's 30 and they're going for a miscarriage, is it more emotional? Is it more because you're 30? No. It really frustrates me. It doesn't matter how old you are. Oh, dear me. That's all the ones I've got written on my phone. There's probably been so many more comments said to me, but they're the ones that I get the most often, and they're the ones that frustrate me the most. I did want to say though, before I go, this video probably really wasn't helpful for the people who have said those comments and don't know what to say to people, because now I've probably made them feel really crap. And that wasn't the intention of this video at all. The intention was just to share my feelings and experiences, because that's what my channel's about. So I guess, I don't know, I should have made a video what not to say and what to say, really. But if you do know someone who's going through a miscarriage and you haven't experienced it yourself and you don't know what to say, I guess the main important thing that you should say to them is that you're there for them if they need to talk to you. Because going through a miscarriage, that's all you need, is knowing that you've got support and knowing that you've got someone there who you can talk to. Even if you don't know how to respond to them or what to say back, as long as they know you're there and just for support, and that's it really. I mean, obviously if you weren't in lockdown you could give them a hug, but that's a bit rubbish. But yeah, that's it really for the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. And follow us on Instagram, because we're a lot more active on there than we are on here. And I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.